How's it going, guys? Zabby here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use carp rods here in Fishing Planet. They are very similar to bottom rods. There's a couple minor differences, but obviously judging by the name of the rod, carp rod, you know that they're mainly going to be used for carp. You can also get catfish with them as well. I want to thank everyone for the support on the channel I've received over the last couple of months. It's been absolutely insane. I wanted to let you guys know I did start a Patreon. The link for that is down in the description. If you want to support the channel in a different way, definitely go check that out. If not, no worries at all. Also, make sure to join that Discord. We got the link for that down there as well. But let's get this video started. So we're on the main account again. This is actually the first time I've been on the main account since the last video I recorded here. But let's go into our shop here, go into our or not into the shop, let's go into our home and see what we got here. So what I'm going to do is just go through building a carp rod with you guys. So for this setup, we're going to have the Deep Horizon 420, and for this we are going to be using our Leviathan 10,000. And just like every other rod, it's going to need the rod, the reel, and the line, of course. Let's go ahead, throw, well, 26 is okay, but just for the point of this video, I have used 30 on here before. That's fine. We'll throw that on there. Now you can see here, just like the bottom rod, there is a spot for a sinker, leader, hook, and bait. So let's go to our hooks here, and let's throw on a sinker. Now you can use these sinkers. You can also use Carp Sinkers, which they look a little bit nicer for sure. But the main difference here is we can only use carp hooks. You can see here, a lot of these barbless hooks they're just blanked out. So barbless hooks don't work. You can use normal rods actually, or normal hooks, but barbless do not work. Now what I normally use, we're going to be going to Weeping Willow, so I'm going to use some 4.0 here just for this video. And we're also going to need a carp leader. Now, I don't think I have any. Do I have any? I do. All right, perfect. Throw a carp leader on just like so. And now for baits. If we go into baits here, you guys can see that I can't put normal bait on this hook. We have a carp hook, but I can't put normal bait on there. I can do peas. I can do boilies. This is all carp baits. Pellets, stuff like that you can put on there. Another thing we can do here, if we go into shop and go into terminal tackle, we can go to method feeders here. Now these method feeders, we can go ahead and buy one. So let's just buy a small one just to show this. So we got one in our backpack. I'm just gonna go ahead and actually just quick equip the carp one here, because we do have a couple carp rods that we can just equip. If we go into our feeders here, there we go, flat feeder, you can see we actually have a feeder on our carp rod. We can throw in ground baits here. Now you guys, if you know me at all, I don't really use ground baits in this game. I haven't really had too much extra luck with them. I never really noticed a difference when I was at Weeping Willow, so I just honestly, I don't bother with them. Now if you want to just throw something in, you can just go into ground baits and go into method here, and let's say we just wanted to use, I don't know, some spicy fish meal. Say that's what you wanted to throw in there. You go to our baits, scroll down to ground baits here to be at the at the bottom here, and we could just throw that in. And now obviously you have to be on the pond to do that, but that's basically how you can use a feeder there with a carp rod. And you can also just use a spot rod if you wanted to do that as well. You want to use regular sinkers, you can always go into spot rods and do that. Now the reason why, and I get a lot of questions on this, is why don't you do anything with ground baits? Why don't you do anything about feeders? Why don't you do anything like that? Simply put, I don't use them. I bought this spot rod here. I used spot for a while in Weeping Willow, and it just felt like a huge waste of money. I catch just as many fish, just as many uniques at least, whether I use it or not. So I just don't bother using it anymore. I know a lot of people live and die by it, but personally, I just don't use it. And it's really, really expensive, so I just don't bother. But for now, that's all you really need to know about carp rods. They're very similar to bottom rods. You're going to be able to cut them, cut the line so it goes the same spot every single time. Let's head to Weeping Willow and see if we can catch a couple fish. Now, this is going to be pretty expensive to go there, but not a big deal. We'll go there, I'll catch a couple fish, and that way you guys can see the carp rods in action a little bit. If you guys want the Weeping Willow video, make sure to go find that. Just type in Zabby Weeping Willow. It should pop right up. You'll be able to find that video there. It gives you more in-depth setups for the carp rods and what to use when you're trying to catch fish at Weeping Willow. This is going to be a huge waste of money, but hey, I do it for you guys. So let's head to Weeping Willow and see if we can catch some carp. All right, so we're at Weeping Willow. I will show you guys what spot to go to. Just spawn in here at Willow Lake and run all the way down here. again, if you want a little bit more in-depth of a guide, make sure to check out the Weeping Willow video. I'll show you guys all the setups and everything there. But I'll quickly just show you guys the spot if you've never been here and you just want to know. You just run down here, and there's a ton of good spots over here to carp fish. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and grab a unique or two. We'll see. Not really the point of this video is to grab uniques, but I want to show you guys how these carp rods work. And then there's obviously lighter weight and cheaper versions of these carp rods, which you can always go ahead and use. And you can always just float fish for carp as well. I just use carp rods just because I had the money to buy them. All right, before I forget, I wanted to show you guys. You can see there it popped up, press C to clip line, and this is the exact same as bottom rods. Now you can't see it because my camera's actually in the way, but you can see that little triangle popping out beside me. I guess I can try and dive there. You can see it says 39 meters, so that's just like bottom rods. You can clip it, it's going to cast it there every single time. That is exactly the same. There's not much of a difference between the carp rods and the bottom rods, but that's pretty much the main differences. One is just for carp, and again, you can obviously use it for other things, but I just use the carp rods for carp. We're just gonna go throw it there. Hey, stinky pole just caught a nice unique ghost carp there. Good for him. Maybe we could use something else here. Let's just take a quick peek. Actually, we got really lightweight rods here, so we'll just go ahead and use that. Actually, we have another one. Let's throw this one on too. Throw some bait. I don't even know if it's a cloudy day. It is a cloudy day, which means we should be using crab or fish style ones. There we go. Should work anyways. Go ahead, throw those in there, and I'll come back once I have a fish on. All right, we got a carp on here, and you guys can see that it's very similar to every other type of fishing in the game. Now, obviously, the carp here in Weeping Willow are very heavy, which means they can put up a big fight. But that's basically all there is to it, guys. They're a tad bit different than bottom rods, but there's not much else to it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. I'm going to try and keep bringing more Fishing Planet content. I am running out of ideas, so if there's anything you guys want to see, make sure to leave a comment and let me know down below. But there we go, a trophy common carp. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick tips video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Ring the bell so you don't miss a single video. Check out the description for links to my other social media platforms like Twitch, where I stream 5 days a week. Come hang out live. It's a lot of fun. Also, make sure to come type a comment. Tell me to catch more fish or whatever you guys want. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.